Hello everyone, and welcome to this short presentation of the task that you're going to do for English. It's about Forrest Gump, which is a film. It's quite a popular film. It won 6 Oscars, and the character Forrest Gump has been he's been referred to many times, and he's a very well-known and loved character for all the people who watch the film. And now you're going to watch it. You can see this film as being sort of like an introduction to some of the topics that we're going to talk about when you get to the 9th grade, which has to do with American history and American society. So this is sort of like an entertaining way of getting you up to speed and introducing you to some of these topics. All right. So this task, or this assignment, consists of different tasks that you're going to do, and then it has a presentation which you have to do and film and send to me, Brian. So first, before you start, you're obviously right now watching this video presentation to hopefully explain the task a bit better. You can work on these tasks and the presentation either by yourself or with a partner of your own choice. But if you choose to do this with a partner, you have to make sure that you either tell Brian or I who you're working with, and you make sure to write it when you hand in your work, that you make sure to tell us who you were working with. Okay, so that it's clear to us. Good. The goals for this topic is that you get to discuss topics brought up in the film and connect the historical events to the film and the story itself. Then you have to research, record, and present a topic from the film for your teacher. So that's either me or Brian. There's a bit of an short introduction to Forrest Gump. I already told you something about it. Then what you're going to do first, task 1, is that you're going to watch a trailer for Forrest Gump. You go to Clio, and I just quickly have to find it here. You go to Clio, and then you watch the trailer here. And then you can see underneath, that's task 2. You have to fill in the blanks for the plot summary for Forrest Gump. So you can only do this after having watched the trailer. And then you make the correct answers here. It's just a fun little task to get you started. Right, then we go to task 3. Here you have to look up these historical events presented here. They're from the movie, or the film, sorry. And you have to look them up on the internet and write a short explanation of what they are about. And what is this historical event about? So for an example, you can see you have the Ku Klux Klan, the KKK, and we have a short description of when in the film does it happen, and then it's up to you to look up the Ku Klux Klan on the internet and then write a few lines about who they were and what they fought for and stuff like that. Okay? As you can see, 1 or 2 lines is not enough. You have to explain well enough. So I would say about at least 5 lines. Okay? Good. And you do that with all of these historical events. So to give you as much background information as possible before you actually watch the film. Because this film is sort of, you have to know just a bit about these events before you watch it. Otherwise, it's not going to make much sense. So we thought that we should do this before you watch it. When you have done this and you have filled in all of the boxes and answered all the questions properly, not just quickly and with only 2 or 3 lines, but properly, then you can copy these boxes and your answers and hand them in as an assignment on Teams. So we'll make this as an assignment and we will look over your answers, okay? Good, that was task 3. Task 4 is actually watching the film. You go to YouTube and you find the film there. We have the link right here. We couldn't find the film anywhere else, but luckily enough, it was there on YouTube. And as you might know, when you are on YouTube, you can actually choose subtitles here. So you can you should be able to push here and get some subtitles. And it will, it's just because it hasn't started yet. You see that? Remember that some of these are auto-corrected, so then they might not make a lot of sense, but they can be useful if you feel like you need them. So make sure to use the subtitles if you want. Good. That was task 4. Then task 5, after having watched the film, you choose between the following events or concepts from the film. And you see you have these, how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 to choose from. Then you have to make a presentation based on the following bullet points and questions here. Your presentation must be between 3 to 5 minutes long. If you have decided to work as a pair, you need to make sure that both of you are speaking in the video. So you cannot just let one of you do the whole, all of the talking. You have to divide it between you. When you're ready to record your presentation, you will need to record it and edit it in WeVideo on SkoleTube. Afterwards, you upload it in the English channel on SkoleTube by Monday the 11th of May, the latest. I will show you how to do it in SkoleTube in just a few seconds. Of course, the presentation has to be based on these questions or some of these comments here. So you have to explain why you or the pair of you chose this event. Why was it interesting? What really captured you about it? Then we need some background information about the event. What was the event about? Make historical references. How is it portrayed in the film? So let's say the Ku Klux Klan. When do we see anything about that? How is it portrayed? How is it used in the film? D, why do you think that this event has been included in the film? E, how has it affected American society as we see it today, do you think? Or perhaps you know because you researched your topic. And F, what is your opinion on the historical event and how it unfolded? This is very important, you know. You have to really make your own opinion heard. So you make a presentation based on these lines, and like it says up here, 3 to 5 minutes long. We chose to do this sort of presentation because it's a bit close to something you will have to do for the oral exam in 9th grade. So it's a good way to just practice. This is not an exam form, but just a small task that's close to being that. But remember to take this very seriously. You have 3 weeks for the whole thing, so you have a lot of time to really dive deep into this and get to know some of these historical events and get to know Forrest Gump, which is a wonderful film, and very wonderful, interesting film, and a glimpse into American history, really. So, yeah, just to, before I close off, just to show you how to do this on SkoleTube, we go to SkoleTube and then you find Mit SkoleTube, and there should be my channels, a channel for your class. And then you can actually go in there and upload your film, and we will have it somewhere that's not all over the place, hopefully. So that's how you do it. And that's basically how you work with this English task for the next 3 weeks. And we hope you have a lot of fun and learn a lot. We look forward to see your work. All right? Thank you for listening, and bye.